the kind of start you've envisioned for a while now?
Yeah, it was a much better start from an energy standpoint. The only negative was that three-pointer we allowed at the end of the quarter, but really proud of our guys. We really put an emphasis on having a good start. Even though they outscored us by 2 and we didn't want them to get to the 30-point mark, we had just good positive energy. And even when they, had a 6-point lead on us, just good energy in the timeouts tonight. The guys communicated well. They looked like a rested team, and in the end, we kind of gave our opponents a little bit of dose of the same medicine we've been getting in terms of being able to finish games.
What was the difference in those final few minutes after Deron hit the free throws and kind of got you back ahead?
Yeah, again, it was ball movement. And Deron and MarShon tonight as a backcourt, wow, that's all I can really say. 46 points between them, 16 assists and 16 rebounds, and only 5 turnovers combined. So they really played well off of each other. And then Anthony comes in. He had a bloody lip or nose or something in the first half, and but he made some big shots for us. And Humphries, his defense all night on Lee was the key to the whole game.
Getting Lee in foul trouble early, was that one of your instances?
Yeah, boy, we spent about 3 minutes trying to get the 4th foul on him. But again, that was a big plus for us because he means so much to their offense. And even on the night when he's off, he still gets 12 and 10 and 4. But Humphries did a good job. Mehmet Okur did a nice job of helping Humphries when he got in trouble. Sheldon did a nice job on Lee. And our 3 bigs that we rotated between tonight, they did a nice job.
You look at Monte Ellis, he has 30 points, but it doesn't feel like he really was able to take over it. What do you take from that? How difficult
Yeah, it's difficult. He's so fast and quick, and he has 3-point range. He gets to the free throw line. He's athletic. He's an improved ball handler and passer. So he's difficult to guard, but one of our big emphasis was tonight trying to make him play some defense. So whether he was on Deron or whether he was on Rookie, or MarShon to you, we wanted to try to make him play some defense.
Avery, Deron only had 4 free throws in the last game against the Clippers. He had 8 tonight, obviously, so he was much more active in basket. Did you sense a difference in him as compared to the last game?
Yeah, he had a lot of pep in his step early in the game. We really wanted to get some home cooking today and win in front of our fans. And I could just see it early in the game. He was ready. In the timeouts, he did a good job of, coaching the guys and telling them where to be. And he just was ready tonight. And like I said, our whole team we were rested and ready. And were we perfect defensively? No. Or offensively. But again, for us, we're a team that can shoot threes. We're 11 for 29. We'll make even more than 11 out of 29. But now our field goal percentage is starting to go up a little bit more. We did a nice job of finishing in the paint a little bit more, 16 for 26 in the paint. So a lot of positives.
Avery, on the board, I mean, if you look at that box score, it says 44-24 in rebounding. You get that kind of a rebound advantage, you're not going to lose that game.
Yeah.
And how big of a key was that to dominate the backcourt the way you did?
Well, again, Humphries had a lot to do with that. Our guards, we know Golden State, because they shoot a lot of threes, there's a lot of long rebounds. And our guards did a nice job of getting long rebounds. Humphries did a nice job of getting the short ones. But again, rebounds are a big part of the game. I always look at rebounds and points in the paint and free throws.
Coach, is that the kind of complete game you were looking for from MarShon outside of sports?
Yeah, he did a little bit better job defensively. He and I must have watched 20 clips of his defense from his last game. And, still stabbing in the backcourt a little bit in transition, but he made a conscious effort defensively to have some carryover about some of the things we talked about this morning.
You talked a lot about the starts. Obviously, tonight had a good start, but there were a couple times in the fourth quarter where they hit a couple big shots, got up by 6. You guys could have folded up shot. Instead, you fought back and won. That must have been at least as important.
It is, because, the main thing is we didn't expend as much energy trying to get back in the game like we normally do. So I thought our energy for the whole duration of the game was pretty good. But again, even when they made a little run, we were a composed team tonight. And, you know, we just got to figure out how to play better on back-to-back games. And obviously we got 3 in a row coming up. We've got to do a better job of substituting and trying to keep guys as fresh as we can.
Generally, Avery, just winning your first home game of the season, what does that mean to the team? It's your last season year and all that?
Well, I wish it would have meant that we could come and shoot again here on Saturday. But unfortunately, you know, there's a hockey game. But for us, you know, we had to break the losing streak at home. And I'm glad it happened tonight. You know, fans come out, they support us, and they were really into the game. And our guys needed to have some good news happen at home. And I know our guys are going to sleep a little bit better tonight.
Do you think shooting this morning made a difference for you here?
Could have, you know, I don't want to make too much of it, but hey, we're 1 for 1 when we shoot at home. I mean, just look at the numbers. I think early in the season last year, we shot at home the first 2 or 3 games, and I think we won 2 out of 3. So we'll see where it goes. But again, coaching is not always in the game. It's about making decisions. And we talked about it as a staff on the way back, and you know, everybody voted for it. So, and that's what we needed to do. Okay, thanks.
Great feeling, man. Our fans definitely deserve it. It was great hearing them chill. So at the end, and it was a different game too. They gave us a lot of energy towards the end of that game. So kudos to them.
Coach had one word for the backcourt tonight. Wow. What do you think?
We played real well. We played real well off each other. I was finding him. He was finding me. Look forward to building off of it.
Even 6 assists. I think most of them went to Humphries for you in the page. Just a little bit about how being able to pump fake, draw on defenders, and then pass it off, push it off.
You know, Deron's getting in the paint and he's driving and kicking, and then they're closing out on me, so it's a little bit more easy to just show the ball and go by him. And when I go by him, I think today I was taking my time after I got by him. Took my time in the paint, real poised, and just waited for the defender to make a decision. If he didn't step up, finish. If he did, drop it off the hump and finish the ball.
Was that something that you consciously went in thinking I have to pass the ball more, or
Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about. Something I want to work on.
MarShon, what was the difference in the fourth quarter?
We played with a lot of energy. We got like 3 key stops, 3 real key stops. I think we string them together back-to-back possessions. And that was just a difference right there. Because they got a few stops too, but we was getting stops on defensive end, so it made it easier on ourselves.
How'd the play develop in front of you when you grabbed that offensive rebound to seal the game in the fourth?
What'd you say?
That offensive rebound? How'd that play develop in front of you?
I just saw the ball go up. I saw maybe he had lost it a little bit, so I figured it'd be short. So I just ran to the front of the rim and it bounced right to me.
Do you think at some point they'll stop calling you rookie if you start having games like this?
Nah, I doubt it. I don't even know if they know my name, honestly, especially coach. Nah, I like it though. I respond to it well. Thanks, guys.
So, you feel good to be home?
It feels good to get a win at home. You know, it's something we desperately needed. You know, if you want to be a good team, playoff team, you got to check your home court. We hadn't done a good job of that, you know, before this game.
Deron, did you take it on yourself to kind of really lead the charge today? You're pretty aggressive, 8 rebounds.
You know, I just wanted to come out and put a better effort, you know, especially in that first quarter, try to be a little more aggressive, assertive early, get things going, because, you know, those first quarters have cost us a lot of games. So it's kind of a point of emphasis on that for me, you know, going into the first.
How much easier does it make the fourth quarter when you haven't had to battle back from such a
lot? I mean, that's a big key, you know, and that's the reason we wanted to have a good start in the first. Because we've played teams well in the last 3 quarters of the games. It just seems like the first quarter has really cost us.
They were playing their 4th game in 5 nights, but they obviously stayed with you and made it a really tough game. Did that surprise you at all?
No, I mean, they're a good team. They have
Kris, what was the biggest difference, the biggest key to the win?
I think we're comfortable offensively, definitely, and we scored points. Everyone contributed. Man, we just broke down our defense, and it felt a lot easier tonight than it's felt. So we were able to break 100. So that felt great. You know, we're gonna try to string it together here.
When you see the points in the paint and the rebounds and the second chance points, like how big are really all those categories for you guys tonight?
I mean, it's all big, but I think for us, you know, we've been our own worst enemy offensively a lot of times. And just, you know, sometimes play good D and held people, you know, to a good amount of points, but we weren't able to score. So we made some adjustments and shoot around, and kind of are going to stuff that people are really comfortable with, and gets us more in a rhythm, and you know, I think we'll be all right.
How were you able to get David Lee off his game a little bit?
You know, just trying to be aggressive and make him guard. You know, a guy who's averaging like 20 and 10 almost right now. You know, you can't let guys just score on one end and not have to guard you on the other. So just trying to go at him a little bit, and you know, everyone did a good job of that.
Coach said that you guys looked rested and ready for the game. Did you feel that way, that you had your legs early, and you know, was it a little bit of a different feel considering the fact that you didn't have anything?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yesterday was probably one of the first days off that I didn't come in and just really slept in, no alarm, got a lot of rest, and you know, I think a lot of us, you know, just kind of needed some rest, and I think that these next three days, and then we got that back to back. Is it to back?
Yeah, four. That's three.
No, it's three.
I'm kidding. But so we're gearing up for that.
What enabled you guys to pull down the rebounding advantage you did tonight?
You know, we all grabbed boards. Darren almost had a triple-double. MarShon rebounded. You know, Sheldon played tough, got us some buckets, and you know, it's just a mindset. You know, coming off a game in LA where, you know, me personally, I didn't feel like I had an impact on the game like I wanted to, and you know, trying to kind of came out with a different mindset to that. There he is.